The Sixers will kick off the second round in less than a week, and the main two questions right now are, can they finally get over the hump, and will Joel Embiid be ready to go? We'll break all of it down here on Philly Take with RB.
Perfect.
What is going on, everybody? RB here. Welcome into the show. Like always, hit the like button if you enjoy this content. Be sure to subscribe and also hit that bell down below. That way you don't miss any of the coverage. We'll be live every game during the second round and obviously dropping the post-game coverage. And even this week, giving you some content to gear up for the second round once we find out who the Sixers will be playing. It seems like it'll be the Boston Celtics, who are up 3-1 on the Hawks, but you never, ever know. In the meantime, though, we do have a huge Joel Embiid injury update today that might put a smile on your face on this Monday evening. So before we get into all of it, shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Manta Sleep. Now, all of the insomniacs out there are listening in and they're like, I need a way to find better sleep habits. Well, this is a game changer right here. The Manta Sleep Mask Pro. When I lay down at night, my mind is wandering 5,000 miles. Right now, I can't even sleep at night because I'm wondering, is Joel Embiid going to play in the second round? That's where this bad boy comes in. This thing is incredible. It has true 100% blackout for deep sleep, C-shaped eye cups for unbeatable side sleep comfort. You put this over your head, you can lay any which way, on your back, on your side, on your stomach. It does not matter. Zero pressure on eyelids. It took me a few days to get used to it, but now I can't sleep without it. And I was having trouble sleeping at night, and I was trying to compensate for that by sleeping in the daytime, and I couldn't do that because there was too much light peeking in from the window. Once again, this thing blacks out everything. It is incredible. They have the Manta Sleep Pro mask. They have the Manta Cool mask. They have the Steam mask, the Aroma mask, all of their great products to help guide your precious sleep. So go down to the description right now, mantasleep.com, click the link, and use promo code PhillyTake. Get 10% off of your order. This thing is a game changer, and it will change your sleep. All right, let's get into it, man. So the Philadelphia 76ers last night became officially the only team to sweep the first round. That is right, the Denver Nuggets lost to the Minnesota Timberwolves, and the Sixers are kicked back, relaxing, waiting for the second round, where, you know, there have been some demons. It's time to crush some demons and finally put them away. Now, this is huge because the Celtics play tomorrow night against the Atlanta Hawks, and they might finish them off. And it's in Boston, so I have a feeling they're going to. But if the Celtics-Hawks series finishes tomorrow night, game one of the Sixers second round will be on Saturday. However, every Sixers fan out there should be rooting for Atlanta to win tomorrow night, because even if they don't win the series, but they win tomorrow night, game one will be held on Monday. That will provide 2 extra days, 2 full days of rest for Joel Embiid, and it's going to be absolutely crucial. So if you're out there, have a rooting interest in the Atlanta Hawks tomorrow night. They need to get it done. That way, once again, the Sixers can extend their series wait by 2 days. You know Joel Embiid's dealing with injury right now. We'll get to him in a second, but you need every day of rest you can. Not even, just for him, but for James Harden and some of these other guys. They're going to have a full week of rest, and they need to be ready to go. They need to be at the top of their game. Now, I want to talk about the Boston Celtics for 1 second, because we were watching the Boston Celtics, little special edition of the show. That's why you also want to be tapped into playback. But we were watching the Celtics last night, and I was putting some thoughts out, on Twitter, over here on YouTube, and I got to be honest, man, the Celtics did not overwhelm me. We all know they're a good team. We know the Boston Celtics, who are probably going to be the second round opponent, maybe one of the best teams left. The Bucks are struggling right now. They play against Miami tonight. If Miami wins at home tonight, Bucks might lose the series. They are in serious trouble without Giannis Antetokounmpo. He should be returning, but who knows if he's going to be anything close to 100% or himself. Now, when I look at the Boston Celtics, the way that they're playing right now and the way they have played this year, they're a very run and gun type of team. When they're hot, when they're on, and those three-pointers are falling, they're almost impossible to beat. However, playing like that as a team is not always a safe bet. It's a risky thing. And I mean, we saw it last time when the Celtics played the Sixers at the end of the season, a couple weeks ago. They have no business. Nobody has any business stopping Joel Embiid, and he will give it to Al Horford. Like, there's no doubt about that if he is healthy. That's the same thing that I've been saying over and over and over again. If James Harden, if Joel Embiid are healthy, just one healthy series, they can go and beat anybody. They can. Look at the way Tyrese Maxey's playing right now. Look at the way Tobias Harris is playing right now. He has been a huge X factor. We need that James Harden. We need that Joel Embiid that were, dominating the entire season. One of the best duos in the league. It's unfortunate that the last couple weeks, Harden's been back and forth, that Joel Embiid's now dealing with injury, has a knee sprain and all this in the third. But when I look at the Boston Celtics, they're kind of struggling as well. I know people want to say, oh, the Sixers didn't play anybody in the first round. That's true. But at the end of the day, they're the only team that handled business 4-0 and are sitting at home. Meanwhile, the Celtics last night, they were struggling with Atlanta. They let the lead get cut down to 5 about 12 times. Any other team probably would have won that game against Boston last night. I don't think they have played to a level where they're just unbearable, unbeatable. Yes, they're deep. Yes, they're a good team. But, they got guys like Sam Hauser, Luke Cornett, filling in some of the role player minutes. I mean, really? Peyton Pritchard doesn't even play that much anymore. I don't think the Celtics are just like this insane beast that can't be beat. I think Joel Embiid and Harden and Maxey at their top, pristine level can beat that team. I really do. It might go 6 or 7, but I do think it'll be a better series than people think. But really, just the thing that's nagging me right now is, what will Embiid and Harden look like? I know Joel's going to come back and play. I just don't know if he's going to be himself. I would like to believe he will be, but will James Harden be able to take some of that pressure off him? James Harden has looked really, really bad in terms of finishing around the rim. And here are some stats. Shout out to our guy, Sean Bernard, who put these on Twitter a little while ago. James Harden shot 34% from the field, 42% from 3 in round 1, which is, not terrible. The 3-point is obviously good. But here's what he is inside the arc. Less than 5 feet, 5 for 20. 5 to 9 feet away, 0 for 6. 10 to 14 feet, 2 for 6. 15 to 19 feet, 2 for 2. 20 to 24 feet, 1 for 3. Not that good at all. And you see the percentages there. James Harden's going to have to be a lot better finishing around the rim. Boston's going to take what Brooklyn did and try to be more physical. They're going to take that and try to utilize it to their advantage. They can do that. They can switch. They can be quicker. And they're probably going to double team Embiid as well. So will the other guys be able to step up? You get the Harden you saw for 80% of the year that's diming everybody up and going right to the basket. I like the chances. I really do. And I think that James Harden, at least what I've been seeing, is he's trying to overcompensate. You can tell that leg is bothering him, and I don't like the look of it. He's trying to overcompensate. It's why he keeps banging it off the glass so hard, because he can't get any lift on that leg. So he's trying to put it up, and he's going up too hard because he's trying to overcompensate and put more pressure on his shot. And I just don't like it. I don't think he's getting enough lift, and I hope this week off will help out James Harden. We'll have to wait and see. Now, in terms of Joel Embiid, we got an injury update today from Shams Charania. Once again, shout out to Sean for posting the clip here. Shams says, quote, "There's optimism that he'll be able to play in game 1 of their next series." Now, I want to play the whole clip so you can listen to it.
So he missed their last game. They swept the Brooklyn Nets, and there is optimism that he'll be able to play in game 1 of their next series against Boston, I assume, or Atlanta. We'll see if they're able to make it through and come back. But he had a sprained knee, and I think they believe this is about a 1-week injury. And so, assuming the playoffs start next weekend, this upcoming weekend, the hope is that Joel Embiid will be in the lineup. But yeah, he went down a few times in that Nets game 3, but thankfully it wasn't anything major.
Yeah, and they were also, diving at his knee. But at the end of the day, I'll be honest, I'm not going to believe Shams Charania. That's the last thing I'll do after, all the recent history. Sometimes he's dead on, sometimes he's not. I do think the extra 2 days would provide almost a guarantee that Joel Embiid could come back for game 1. Because Doc Rivers said 50%, 50-50, and Shams says yes. So I think if they can have the Hawks push this series to Monday, I think we'll be back and pretty good to go. But again, will he be able to turn certain ways? What's the concern of re-aggravating it? Those are all things to think about. And I'm not going to try to give a statement on it until, we hear more information or from doctors or see it ourselves. So we'll just have to wait and see. But at the end of the day, my statement is that if the Sixers are fully healthy, Harden and Embiid look like themselves, yes, they can beat the Boston Celtics. If not, though, if they can't get any burst or lift and Harden's missing easy layups and Embiid can't turn and he's getting aggravated, I don't know if they have much of a shot. We'll provide a playoff preview later this week once we find out the actual opponent, and we'll give you all the coverage here on Philly Take with RB. But with that being said, give me all your thoughts down below. Do you think the Celtics are a 100% lock against the Sixers? Are they absolutely the favorites? Give me your thoughts down below. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And with that being said, I will catch you all on the next one. Peace.